Cooking Show, everyone. I'm Chef Jason Hugay from Steamboat Warehouse in Washington.
And I'm Crystal Hugay right here from Steamboat as well. And today we have a very special guest we're going to bring on in the next segment for y'all. Talk about an upcoming event that we have going on, the Breakfast with Santa. So y'all stay tuned for more What's Cooking. Welcome back, everybody, to the What's Cooking Show. We have Miss Lynn Morrow here with us today. She's going to be telling us a lot about the Breakfast with Santa.
Thank you,
Miss
Crystal.
Lynn.
Good morning. Thank y'all for having us. I'm looking forward to sharing a little bit of information after we find out what's going on.
All right.
Jason, tell everybody what we're making today.
Okay, so we're going to have two dishes. Breakfast. We're talking about breakfast with Santa, so we're going to do some breakfast items. This one is one of my favorites, more like a brunch item. It's going to be duck hash. So basically, I have these little duck tenderloins that we use this weekend at the restaurant. And I'm just going to cut these into smaller pieces. And I'm going to kind of cook these down real quick. We're going to be using some duck fat that we have here at the restaurant. This is one item. Sometimes we get it from Hudson Valley Foie Gras Company in New York. Today we got this one locally. So we're going to just kind of cook these down lightly. We don't want to cook our duck to death, right? I mean, it's already dead, so
I mean, okay.
you know,
Little comedian.
Second time around.
once is enough, right?
We forgot to tell y'all it's a comedy show too.
Oh, it's comedy for sure.
Make it work.
Yeah.
Actually, if y'all could see what happens off camera, it would be comedy to everyone as it is to me.
We're not talking about it.
Not yet. And we ain't talking about it. I'm going to talk about it.
Nah.
All right.
Pull your mic
Sharing
off.
of secrets.
All right. I'm going to season this real lightly with our own seasoning blend that we make here at the restaurant. All right.
Nice.
Just kind of do it up a little bit like that. I'm going to take some of this little duck fat. So we're adding duck flavor to duck flavor. How about that?
Okay.
The best of the best.
That's it. I personally like duck fat in every way I can possibly do it. I will do it, or use it, I should say. So
Interesting.
you can actually smell the duck fat whenever
Yes.
it starts to warm up. And I'm just gonna let that cook for a little bit,
I'm learning
real
something
quick.
new.
Y'all want to go ahead
Yeah.
and discuss
Breakfast with
Santa
Santa.
stuff?
So go ahead, Miss Lynn.
Yes,
Take it away.
Breakfast with Santa. Hard to believe that we're actually here again this time of year, but we
know it.
are. So it's
21
coming up.
years.
Yes, 21 years, coming up very quickly. Breakfast with Santa is going to be Tuesday, December 3rd, from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And one of the big changes this year is going to be our location. It is actually going to be held at the Steamboat Warehouse in Washington, Louisiana. We are thrilled to be able to use the facility. We have a kitchen facility here. We're hoping everybody can find time and just really come out and start the Christmas season, visit with people, and support a great local cause at the same time. The Cerebral Palsy Clinic has been in existence since the mid-1950s. And we provide free physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy to children with special needs. So we've been in existence for many, many years. The Breakfast with Santa is in its 21st year, and we're hoping to make this year our greatest success yet. Just a little bit of information for you to know how the funds are used, where they go. For example, this summer we provided therapy services to over 50 children in the community, which is a large number. It's an 8-week program, and unfortunately, things cost. The summer program ran us about $15,000, which in one breath sounds like a lot of money, but if you look at that in the private sector, we provided therapy to over 50 kids for
Amazing.
2 months.
Amazing.
So what we like to try and do with the numbers is the tickets for Breakfast with Santa are $25 a piece. A therapy session is $25 a piece at the clinic. So if you buy a ticket, you're providing one therapy session for a child. Spend $100, you're providing therapy for a month. $1,200, If you're feeling really generous this Christmas, you can provide free therapy services to a child for a year. So we really ask that you consider helping us out, consider supporting a local cause, and just helping out those families that need that little bit of extra help during the year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if
that's-
you're just hungry
that's
for a good
awesome.
breakfast,
If you're hungry for an
Come on down
awesome
for $25.
breakfast, please come by and visit. Like I said, this year it will be at the Steamboat. I'd like to thank the mayor for allowing us to use the Civic Center these last few years. We're going to
It's
try
just-
a little something different this year.
it's just easier to have a kitchen
kitchen,
facility that's
yes.
working.
Yes.
That's the only reason we're really moving.
Yes.
Not for any other reason.
Not for
but
any other reason, but just to have that kitchen
the
there in the
chefs
morning.
just appreciate
Yes.
having that. If you're running low on something, you don't run out. You just make more.
Right.
And
Yeah.
what people don't realize is all of these volunteers who are helping us out that morning are getting up 2 o'clock in the morning, preparing food, boxing it, having to transport it and stuff. So this should make it a little bit easier for the volunteers who are helping us out.
Yes.
And then the more money that we are able to keep, the more money we are able to use to provide therapy services. So
This,
we are looking forward to it.
this is an event that is pretty special to a lot of us who are actually participants, chefs-wise. Sorry. Because the late Bobby Dupre
Yes.
started this
Yeah.
event,
Yes.
and he has really put it into our head in the past to carry it
Yes,
on,
yes.
and that's
And
what we're doing.
The Dupre family would like to see it continue. What people forget and what people don't realize is, you know, everybody goes about their daily life doing what needs to be done, going to work, going to school, but when you have to add special equipment, special needs, special clothing, anything that creates more time consumed in a day, anything that we can do at the clinic therapy-wise to make these children's lives easier, make their family lives easier, that's our goal. And by providing this breakfast and having you all help us out, we're just asking for y'all to come and support us. Rain or shine, please come see us. Come that morning. We will be selling tickets at the door. If you're interested, you can go to cpclinic.org. We do have the ability for you to purchase tickets online. Or I've gotten several phone calls over the last few days, 337-351-0712. Remember, one ticket buys one therapy session. So please be generous this Christmas and help us out.
And it's really kind of like you said earlier, it kicks off the whole Christmas season.
Yes.
You know, and it is kind of like the who's who of Appaloosas. Like,
Yes,
you know,
I got asked about my Santa shirt this morning because I'm wearing it before Thanksgiving, but we don't have that many days. Thanksgiving is next Thursday, and the breakfast is the following Tuesday.
Yeah.
So whether you want to accept it or not, Christmas is here.
close.
Yes. My decorations are already going up.
Yeah, I kind of have all three seasons right now,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm working on that. So like I said,
Yeah.
please consider being generous this Christmas season. Help us out. Local resource here for families that need. We've been here. We're established. Look us up, cpclinic.org, and please purchase tickets and send in donations. The last thing I want to say is we will have little frames on all of the tables with those that have donated. So if you want to send in and be a sponsor, any money that is donated will be listed on there. So you get a little bit of free advertising that morning. So please send in your money and get your name on those tables so people can see. Thank y'all very much.
I don't think everyone realizes just how long the clinic has been open.
No, you don't. And I mean, it started out where it was just CP kids because a lot of these kids, the only therapy services that were available were in New Orleans. So you'd have to drive from here to New Orleans. So it was kind of a grassroots campaign. Started with providing therapy for kids with CP, and then over the years, children with, basically any special needs.
Yeah.
Now, we've kind of shifted from physical therapy, I guess, to more needs of occupational therapy. We see less kids with gross motor needs as more kids are in the school system with the fine motor speech
Fine motor skills.
issues. So we can get on a whole other topic with that, but the more your kids are able to play and manipulate and work with objects, the better off it's going to be for them. but we're there to provide those services if they need a little bit of extra help at home and at school.
Well, Ms. Lynn, thank you for coming, being with us this morning.
Thank you. Thank
gonna-
you for having us, and we'll be
Always.
here on the 3rd.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank
We're going to
you.
take a quick break, and we'll come back, and I'll show y'all how to continue our dish.
Y'all join us back for more What's Cooking. Welcome back, everybody, to the What's Cooking show. We have Jason. He has our duck finish that he started on the first segment, and right now he has some potatoes going. He's going to actually tell y'all what he's doing here with that and the rest of what he's going to be doing.
So what I did is I had my potatoes cut already and in some cold water. We strained that water out of it, put some more duck fat in there, and we're actually just kind of browning our potatoes. A little bit of seasoning, not much. So what I'm going to do now is add a little bit of shallots. You can buy these in the grocery stores.
It smells delicious. Just
Shallots are like an onion, almost like a garlicky onion.
strong, yeah.
They smell great. Toss that around.
Just those potatoes and that duck fat smell amazing.
No. I mean, we could do that for the breakfast. That's easy. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
gosh.
So this is one of my favorite things to cook with. This is some Amish butter that you can find in the stores also. Also known as roll butter. This comes in one big roll.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they call it roll butter. All right, so we're gonna melt this butter. Our next breakfast item we're gonna be making today, we have some beautiful English muffins. And we're going to just toast that in here, like so. Get our pan hot enough. I guess we hot, huh? Oh, yeah, it's hot.
Yes.
All right. Just watch that, boo. Let that
I
toast
got
a
it.
bit.
Yep,
It's
turn
about
it
a
on
medium
low.
flame.
So while Jason's doing all that, I just want to mention most of the ingredients that you see here can be found at your local Piggly Wiggly and Cash Saver, 8410 Highway 182 North and 1305 Heather Drive, 948-8199 and 948-9427. Y'all go by and see them. If there's something that you're looking for you can't find, just talk to one of the employees. They'll be more than happy to help you out. And Miss Lynn was talking about the Breakfast with Santa. They're actually one of our, they donate most of.
Very big sponsors.
Yes,
very
there
big
you go.
Donators.
Lost my words, but yeah, they help us out with most of the stuff we need. Anything we need, they're there to help for it. So
So I'm just adding a little bit of chicken broth. So we just kind of fried it down in some duck fat. And the chicken broth is just going to kind of help it soften up a little bit. It's going to be divine. I'm going to add just a little bit of salt and black pepper. And as always, we're going to taste it before we're done so we can figure out if it needs more.
yes.
You see what it looks like? Don't flip it. Just there you go. Looking good. You're doing a great job. That looks very good.
I can't tell. You correcting me left and right.
Well, what's new? Gotta do it right, boo.
I know what I'm doing.
All right, a little bit more chicken broth. And potatoes are soaking up all that chicken broth. This is gonna be really good,
It
for
looks
sure.
very good.
Okay, so next we have our poaching liquid.
Yes.
We're gonna add just a little bit of vinegar, about
Oh,
two teaspoons
yep.
ish. And what the vinegar does is helps the whites kind of stay together. All right. So our potatoes are
Don't
looking
think I've ever known that.
great. Put our duck back in there.
Okay, we getting a little char.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna turn it off. How about that? It's perfect.
Yep.
Watch. Put it on some paper towels so it don't
Yeah. Soak up the grease.
it don't cook too much.
All right.
How about that? There you go. Don't get our breakfast with Santa stuff dirty. All right. I'm gonna add some green onions, which I love. It's delicious. Little toss. All right.
I'll get
Put
that one
on
day.
low. I don't know. Okay,
Not brave enough.
let's all right. Let's start these eggs here. How about that?
Yep.
So we're gonna crack. I lost my balance. We're gonna put our eggs one at a time.
I'm not laughing at you.
Yeah, I bet. Okay, we're just gonna drop them in there. You want to make sure that your water's not boiling. You want a low simmer is what you want. And we're gonna do 3 of these. How about that?
How about it?
All right. One more. We tried to get some duck eggs, local, farm raised. Didn't quite work out. We were last minute though.
We were last minute, but these will work just fine.
All right, our hash is about done. We're gonna taste that in a little bit just for seasoning purposes. All right. Now I'm going to slice up these tomatoes. A couple of those. That's all we need, right? 2.
Yeah.
So these little eggs, we want them basically runny. So
Yeah.
you want to watch them very close. You don't want to let them go too long. We have our little slotted spoon, but you don't want to touch it until
I
you
was
see
gonna
that it's
say.
starting to set,
Yeah.
and they are might turn it up a little bit. Just whatever you do, you don't want a rolling ball because I guess that's obvious, but it's gonna make all your egg whites everywhere.
Egg drop soup.
Yeah, which I love also. So.
Yeah.
So, tell you what, let's take a break. We can come back. We're gonna make some little avocado spread. We got some Canadian bacon we're gonna put on top of here. We're gonna kind of just fry it down a little bit, and we're gonna put both of our dishes together and show you all how to finish it up.
All right. Y'all join us back. More What's Cooking. Welcome back, everybody, to the What's Cooking Show. We are almost done with our few dishes that Jason's making for us today. So he's going to take over and he's going to tell y'all his next steps in doing what he's doing.
All right, so going back to our Amish butter, right? Okay, that aside. Actually, you're doing this part, so
Oh,
yeah.
surprise.
So we're gonna take a couple of these. Our butter's hot.
Just a warm
It's
one.
kind
We're
of
not
warm.
frying them, huh?
Get them a little color. Really about color. So, all right.
This is just some Canadian bacon that we picked up.
So I got some avocados here. I'm going to remove the seed. All right. Take it out of there. Very simple. All right.
So once again, while Jason's doing all that, just to mention, most of the ingredients that you see here can be found at your local Piggly Wiggly and Cash Saver, 8410 Highway 182 North and 1305 Heather Drive, 948-8199 and 948-9427.
Go ahead.
Y'all go by and check them out and tell them y'all looking for some of these ingredients that you saw on the show.
All right, avocado. Just gonna put.
All right, boo.
Good. Now, let it go a little bit
Yeah, I
on.
don't want it to. It's
little
starting to.
It's gonna be fine. I promise.
Whatever.
All right. Take my little English muffins. So, avocado, salt and black pepper. This is really just a little play on avocado toast. We're using English muffins today, again. All right. Like that. Very simple. This also makes a pretty little dish. All right. All right, can turn that off. It's popping now, babe.
That's what I was saying.
You didn't say nothing about popping. All right. All right. Gonna drain that a little bit. Just like that. We're gonna put our tomatoes. Okay. Clean our plate off. little more salt and black pepper. Nothing better than salt and black pepper on a tomato. So I have, we pulled out our poached eggs. Put one on each, just like so.
Careful.
Come on, come on, come on, get off of there.
Got it?
Yep. All right, now I'm gonna take a little bit of parsley. This is the best parsley, fresh Italian flat leaf. Just kind of chop that up a little bit. I'm gonna rough chop it this morning. That's what I love about this parsley. You can smell it. Like,
Yeah.
smells like my old grandma's house when she would go outside in the garden with some scissors. You know?
And wood too.
Yeah. All right, so that's our first dish.
Okay.
Pretty avocado toast. You know. Okay, second, this is what I'm excited about a little bit more. How about that?
A little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love this dish. One of my faves. And this little dish is like a family size right here.
Shareable.
Yep. Okay, much. I like to finish it with a little bit of Parmesan. Just a little bit. Looks like a lot, but it's so fine. It's gonna kind of melt a little bit.
Perfect.
We're gonna take our last egg yolk, and we're going to put a bit of that parsley.
Parsley.
And beat that. Clean up our plates, and that's it. Ta-da!
Ta-da. There you have it.
Let's keep your plates clean. Now, there you go. One last time. What's coming up? December 3rd.
December 3rd, from 7 to 9 here at Steamboat Warehouse. We have Breakfast with Santa. Like Miss Lynn said, if you can find it in your hearts to be generous, any little thing helps. $25, $100, $1,000, anything that you can give, even if it's just giving this show. We're going to share it on Facebook, giving it a share. That way someone that sees it on your page may be able to give, you know.
That's it. Spread the
Yeah.
word.
That's what it's about.
We're gonna garnish with a little bit of Christmassy colors. Let's do that. How about that? Little strawberries. Let's put some color. How about that?
Beautiful.
There you go. Other than that, before we dig in, check us out next week.
Yep.
Actually, next week we're gonna promote Breakfast with Santa again, so check us out the following week. How about that?
Y'all join us back for Lois Cooking.